Oh, good, Mr. Behringer.
Anything?
Yeah, went up on the roof. Stop the leakage. Just use a board. I'm going to have to come back on Monday and give you a proper estimate and get this thing fixed properly.
Very good, very good. And I must say thank you for coming at such a late hour and all the way out here from the village.
Thanks. It's my pleasure. Oh, by the way, I need to use your phone because I'm not getting a signal out here.
Well, yes, certainly. Mason here will show you the way. Right. Then, how much did we say?
$100.
$100?
Yeah, it's my fee. Well, you got to consider I came out here in the middle of the night. Got to drive home? Why, you think it's too much?
Too much? My dear man, I hardly think it's enough. I don't think it's anything at all. How would you feel if I doubled that amount and made it worth your while?
There's no reason why I should charge any more than anybody else. It's just $100 is my fee.
Even though I'm filthy rich?
Yeah, it's okay. $100 is my fee, and that'll be fine.
Ah, a man of principle. How novel in these most wretched times.
Thanks.
At least do me the honor of staying for a drink before you go.
You know, I'd like to, but it's getting really late. I gotta go.
I have a Scotch malt I've been dying to try for a long, long time. You do drink Scotch, don't you, Mr. Perry?
I love Scotch.
Well, then. And since you have neither wife nor family, what's the hurry?
Who told you that?
Oh, as you well know, Mr. Perry, I have several business interests in the village, and as such, I make it a point to know about those that live there.
Okay.
Mason, please show Mr. Perry to the lounge.
I gotta hand it to you. You got a hell of a place here.
I wouldn't touch that one, Mr. Perry. It took years for me to acquire it. Please sit down. Have a drink. To your health.
Cheers. It's good stuff.
And so it is. Tell me, Mr. Perry, how long have you been a tradesman?
I don't know, pretty much as far back as I can remember.
Does it fulfill you?
You know, it's work.
What would it take for you to stop working? How much money would it take for you to retire? Worry-free.
Why, is that an offer?
That depends
On what?
on what you're willing to give me in exchange.
Well, that'll depends on what you'd want to take.
Mason? There's exactly $100,000 on this table, Mr. Perry, and it can be all yours.
Well, I guess it all depends on what I'd have to do.
You will remove all your clothing. You will lie on the floor naked. And for exactly 23 minutes, you will make love to Mason as if he was your high school sweetheart.
Thanks for the drink. I'm out of here.
$100,000, Mr. Perry. That's an awful lot of money.
Where's my toolbox? Where'd you put it?
$100,000, Mr. Perry. I know you need it badly.
I'll find it myself.
I know you need it badly.
Where did you put it?
I know that even $100,000 would make but a small dent in your personal crisis. Please, I apologize. Please, let's sit down, finish our drink like two civilized men. Thank you. I do appreciate your staying. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, your personal crisis. Gambling and divorce. Can there be a more vicious snake than these?
I don't understand how you know all these things about my personal life.
I own the village bank, Mr. Perry. Oh, my name may not be on it, but it is my bank. I own it along with the utilities company, the transportation system, the hotels, everything.
And everybody.
Mason?
What's this, Berenger? No, not this.
Please remain seated, Mr. Perry. I assure you, you will not be disappointed.
What's in the bag?
Please do sit down. Thank you for that. I realize that my initial offer was grossly insufficient. This, on the other hand, is the main course. $1 million, and it can be all yours.
What, by sodomizing your manservant?
Hardly. I would never make such a vulgar request for such a large sum.
Then what then?
I too, Mr. Perry, have worked very hard and sacrificed much. And now I have more money than I could ever spend in several lifetimes. I have circled the globe 100 times over. I've had every woman I ever desired. And now I'm old, and little excites me anymore, except this. What I get out of this, Mr. Perry, is joy. A rare thing for someone who has everything.
Get this straight. You want to pay me $1 million to have sex with your butler? That's what you want?
Do you play the guitar, Mr. Perry? The trumpet?
No.
The accordion?
No. I don't play any instruments.
Marvelous. I couldn't help but notice that you're right-handed. May I see your left one?
What?
I won't bite you, Mr. Perry. Hands, most incredible things, hands. The fingers in particular. They can move independently of one another without our even being the slightest way aware of it. The thumb is what defines us from most animals. The baby finger, which we whimsically refer to as the pinky, has very little utility to us, except to play certain musical instruments.
What the hell does my hand have to do with any of this?
Your pinky, Mr. Perry.
My what?
I only need the tip, what is medically known as the distal phalanx.
You want to cut off my finger?
Oh, no, of course not. I want you to cut it off.
You're insane. You're both insane. I'm out of here.
Believe me, Mr. Perry, you will hardly miss it. 1 inch of your flesh, Mr. Perry, in exchange for a lifetime of wealth and security. Soldiers have given far more for far less. Good. I knew you'd come back.
Let me see that thing. See, there's $1 million in here.
I may seem crazy to you, Mr. Perry, but I assure you my word is as good as gold.
Oh, God.
I want you to know that I understand. A man of your age, with a whole lifetime before him, why whittle away at a menial job, especially with your talents? Besides, you have your sick mother to think about. I shall leave you alone for a few moments to think about it. And I'm sure you will make the right decision.
Oh. Bergeron, get in here.
Very good. Bravo. Good. Bravo, Mr. Perry. Mr. Perry, were it I that was cutting off my own finger, I'd be worried about three things. The first is pain, and for that I gladly offer the whiskey, although I would ask you to keep me some. It is quite lovely. Another concern, of course, is infection. And since my man Mason here is a registered nurse, he will gladly sew you up. Here, put pressure on it.
Oh, God. What was the third thing?
I beg your pardon?
You warned me about a third thing.
Pride, Mr. Perry. What you no longer have and what I have taken from you.
This can't be happening.
Oh, but it is happening. Everyone is willing to sell a piece of their soul. Everyone has a price, and I am only too happy to collect.
You know what you are? You're the devil himself.
No, Mr. Perry, I'm hardly the devil. There are worse, more evil things in this world than I can assure you of that.
I know what's under that cloth. Cloven hooves. That's what you are, eh, Bergeron? You're Satan himself. Aren't you?
You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Then show me. Show me!
See, Mr. Perry, I too am a man of principle, but I too have a price.